Hi everyone, and welcome to my video presentation for Introduction to Creative Careers. Today I'll be presenting to you my 3 career maps from my recent interviews. Over the last few weeks I've had the opportunity to interview 3 lovely women from various different backgrounds and careers, and learn about them from their very beginnings in the creative industry, as well as the progression of their careers. First up, I was able to speak with the amazing Kathy De Silva, who is the current Head of Experience and Major Events at the Museum of Brisbane. I got in contact with Kathy through her LinkedIn profile after looking for an executive producer in the local area who is involved with big projects and events. Together, we talked about her progression from her Bachelor of Business to working in PR, as well as her work in different festivals such as the Festival of Brisbane, as well as Melt and Straight Outta Brisbane. Over the next few years she progressed, working at QPAC, the Queensland Performing Arts Centre, the Museum of Brisbane, as well as the Brisbane Powerhouse. Last year she returned to the Museum of Brisbane as Head of Experience, and recently, only this year, was she promoted to the Head of Experience and Major Events. Together we discuss various roles she plays in each of these job titles, as well as some advice that she gives to young creatives wishing to get into the industry. For my next interview, I was really lucky and I was able to talk to one of my favourite illustrators called Cheyenne Barton from Seattle, Washington. Together we talked about the different ways that Instagram helps and limits different artists, as well as understanding YouTube as a content creator, as well as the progression of her Instagram account, which she dedicated originally to her bullet journaling, to its now 166,000 followers, where she showcases different illustrations, art, painting and clay work. I was able to contact Cheyenne through her email, and together we worked out a time that worked for us with the different time zones. It was really lovely to have a conversation with someone who I've interacted with their content for the last few years, and I really admire her growth as an artist. My final interviewee was a little bit unexpected. However, I'm incredibly grateful that I was able to talk to the amazing Rachel Rick, who is the current Head of Partnerships and Engagement at the Brisbane Festival. Coincidentally, we were working at the same venue, myself as a bartender and her practically running the whole festival. She has a really rich background, specifically working on major Australian TV shows such as The Voice. Together we talked about the Brisbane Festival and how it works through sponsorships, partnerships and funding. Whilst we did only have a brief conversation, I was able to get quite a lot about her career progression, starting from a Bachelor of Music at the Australian Institute of Music to working as a music producer at the Queensland Performing Arts Studio, as well as the senior producer of The Voice. Her current position at the Brisbane Festival, working as the Head of Partnerships and Engagement, meant that she did a lot of talking with different businesses and other contacts around the industry. Overall, I learned a lot during this task. I was able to face my fears of talking to random people, as well as understanding how to properly network and what professional communication looks like, as well as different aspects of the creative industry, both locally and globally. Thanks heaps for listening. Bye!